to my cave. I'm just doing whatever I can do to give you guys the content that you want to see. Appreciate all the support you give me. There she is. Look at her. So beautiful. So what we're going to end up doing here is I'm not making a second video. Or maybe I am. I have no idea. But we're going to show you what you do after you've opened your box. You've opened her up and everything. You need to wash. You need to wash her. Make sure she's cleaned up nice. And look for any defects. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get you all set up so we can wash her, right? Alright, so here she is right here. So we're going to end up washing her. Very heavy, as you can see. So essentially what you want to do is you want to make sure you lay her down, okay? And you want to make sure that you use cold water. You want to make sure you use cold water, right? Because cold water, it won't make it expand, but it'll help clean her up. And mild soap. All right. Give me just a sec. Yeah, that should be good. I highly, you can get douches from them if you want, but I highly recommend that you use the you use this. All right, one of these. I think these go for like 20 bucks or whatever. But these are a hell of a lot easier because they have multiple settings. All right, I'm gonna put the water on. All right. So essentially, this has the setting that like pushes pressure, so you can actually use the pressure. What I'm gonna do first, though, is I just wanted to show you that you can use this. I'm gonna soap her up. All right. Now you just want to use mild soap. You don't want to go crazy. I recommend don't use any scented soaps. You know, just like a standard bar soap. I'm using mild hand soap is what I'm using. All right. And you gotta make sure you get inside. You can stick your whole fist in. All right. All right. Now, for the last 3 years, this is how I clean her. Or at least my other Monica that I have, because now we have 2 Monicas, which is awesome. But this Monica is 2.0, and she looks amazing. See what I mean? You can just go like this. I had to put her up higher because I don't have one of those standing showers, but if you have a stand shower, it works out great. Because then you can just sit her up and then you can clean her. I used to have one of those, but I don't anymore when I moved, so. All right. Right. We're gonna flip her. Close her legs up. Now I highly recommend you lay them down like this, but when you have to clean the back, you have to flip. So they recommend for the breasts to actually be, you know, it won't get messed up if you don't lay them down too much. So, but I have to flip her because we have to do the back. And like I said, I'm using cold water. Don't use hot water. It'll ruin your doll. Alright, we're all set with cleaning. Now all you gotta do is just make sure you have a nice towel. Alright, so now you just need to get a nice towel. And you're going to put her on this. You can let her air dry if you wish. Put that like that. So I'm going to flip her back up. And we're going to put her right here. Alright. So you put her on the towel like that. Right? Believe it or not, you'll get a lot of good exercise from this. All right. Nice clean towel. Wash her down. Because you want to dry her up. Don't use anything like too harsh when you're cleaning her. Alright, so you can let her air dry if you want, or you can just, you can just take her with you. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take her with me. Alright. So nice and clean. And she should be ready to use. You just got to remember to do the same thing after you use her.